Hey YouTube. Okay, if this is your first time on my channel, then you are starting in the midst of chaos because I am in my new brick and mortar space for my candle store I'm getting ready to open, and I am trying to get everything done, and oh my gosh, overwhelming. Okay, so my name is Jessica. I'm the owner and operator of Round Town Candle Co. I'm a small hand-poured soy wax candle business, and I am based out of a little town in Ohio. And I am, like I said, in the process of opening up a store. So all the furniture is in place, it's set. I have my checkout counter here now, which is beyond dreamy. It exceeds every single expectation that I had for it, and it's crazy. I'm gonna do a separate thing to show that to you guys, but I'm holding off on that because it's got stuff on it and it's a mess and it deserves to be, I gotta clean it up before I show you guys. It's so good though. Okay, so here's where I am with everything right now. As you can see right here, I am starting to get things sort of in place. I have got boxes galore. I still have some candles at my house that I haven't brought over yet. I'm kind of just starting with, I don't know. I've got a lot. So basically I thought the hard part was gonna be like picking out paint, colors, and furniture and things like that. And it was hard to some extent because it's a total blank slate. And having to kind of put things together and try to make sense of what's gonna work and what'll look good together, that for me was a little bit difficult because, yeah, you can change your paint color, but let's be honest, nobody wants to go and do that once everything's complete. So I ended up being super happy with the way all that stuff turned out, with all the furniture. Everything is from IKEA with the exception of this checkout counter, which was custom made. And so anyways, so I thought that kind of picking things out like that was going to be the hard part, but now I'm realizing that right now where I'm at is the hard part because I have boxes and boxes of candles and just trying to figure out how to set everything up is really difficult right now because I have a ton of shelving. I mean, you can see I've got that. I have this piece back here that I was talking about. I got that from a friend. I think that might be IKEA as well, I'm not sure. Those, and then I've got that shelf over there, and there you go. I just showed you some of the checkout counter. But anyways, so I have all this space, but I don't know how to put everything out yet. So I've got 8-ounce jars, I have 4-ounce jars, I have tea lights, I have wax melts, I have 8-ounce tins. All that stuff is gonna be on the shelves. So I don't know exactly how to arrange it. I don't know if I don't really want everything to be exactly the same as far as all the 8-ounce on this side and all the, I wanna kind of move it around and switch it up. That way people are, walking around and not just seeing exactly everything where they just know I'm gonna go right here. I mean, you want people to sort of browse. You want them, not that they have to search hard to find something, but you do sort of want them to that's like in a grocery store, they put bread on one side and milk on the other because they figure you probably need both and you have to go clear across the store, to get one and then the other. So, and this is not a big space, but if it makes any sense is what I'm saying. I think I'll have the scents grouped. So all of the hazelnut coffee will be in one section. All of the cinnamon and vanilla will be in one section. But I think I'll just switch up as far as how everything is laid out. Some of them might have the 8-ounce jars on one side, some might be on another. I may switch things around a little bit. For one thing, just so that it looks, I don't know. I just don't know, you guys. This is why I said this is the really, really hard part for me. So I'm a little bit surprised by that. Now, these two tables that are butted up against each other in the center of the room, I just decided on that's gonna be my sort of new release, seasonal kind of spotlight display, if you will. So when this store opens, I'm opening with 3 brand new scents for fall. That is gonna be brand new jars and labels. I will have wax melts and I will have the tins. So those will all be displayed right here. And because this is the fall collection, of course I'm gonna have some decor kind of scattered around throughout, but I'm gonna have quite a bit of, you know, a fall theme right there on that center section. Then when the holiday stuff gets released, those jars and wax melts and tins will be there along with a lot of Christmas decoration stuff. So, you know, I think that's just kind of going to be like sort of my spotlight table. And then everything else will just go around the outside of it. So, I'm just going to do it because the cool thing about it is if I get everything finished up and I don't exactly love the setup, or I want it to be a little bit more everything here, I mean, I can always change it. It's not like it has to be such a permanent thing. It's just a little bit overwhelming. And so my personality with that stuff is I am the type of person that if I am going to go in and clean my house, I will start in one room and I will start cleaning. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, well, I should put this over here. And then I go over to here and then I'm doing stuff over there. I'm very scatterbrained when it comes to stuff like that. And I don't know why. It's hard for me to just focus, get it done, and, you know, in a timely manner without being all over the place. Now, I'm not like that in every aspect of my life, so I can be extremely organized, extremely focused, and, you know, with the, like when I'm making candles and stuff, I'm not so much all over the map with that, or when I'm planning and cooking dinner and doing stuff like that, or at work, you know, I'm not just a total cluster all over the place at work. But for some reason, when it comes to like getting into a project of cleaning or organizing or things like that, I am just start on something and then like, oh, there's a butterfly, like that type of a thing. So I finally decided to let that go in the way that I now have someone who cleans my home for me, because it was taking me so much time to get that task finished because I was just all over the map. So I think sometimes you just have to realize that there are people who are better at other things than you are, and it's okay to delegate that stuff out and let them do what they're really great at. And then it saves me from basically an entire day of just feeling like a mess. So that has been a tremendous help for me. So with this, basically this is where I'm wrapping around to. So with this, I can feel it already because I've started into putting some stuff up and trying to get things put away. And I already feel that. I feel that, okay, I'm gonna start onto getting my wax melts, and then all of a sudden there's a jar and then I'm in that direction. And so I can feel that it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for me, but I'm just gonna accept that. And I feel like once I kind of get into a rhythm where I can get a visual of how things are gonna be, I feel like it might be a little bit easier for me to then say, okay, cool, I'm on the right track, this is how I'm gonna do it, and then just get it done. So we'll see. It's all right. It's not the most gigantic space in the world, and I don't have, you know, truckload after truckload of product to be putting in here. So I'm gonna just give myself a little grace and just do what I'm doing. And if I, like I said, if I need to tweak it or just all around change it, I can definitely do that. So that's what I'm gonna work on today. It is gonna be extremely hot this week in Ohio. And I say that, like, I know there's probably people in Texas and everywhere else that like, they know the extreme heat. It's extreme for us. Let me put it that way. 90s isn't exactly extreme, but the humidity that feels like is going to be pushing near 100. I work in a building that has no air conditioning except for in the office where I'm at. And the office where I'm at is split kind of into two sections. So the front section is where customers can come in, and then the back part is me and, you know, all of my stuff. So the front section where the customers come in is where the air conditioning is pointed. So while I do feel some of that air, I don't feel like I'm exactly in air conditioning. So it'll be a tough week in that sense. And so it's already getting fiery hot outside today. So I've decided that that's okay. I brought a bunch of stuff over really early this morning and yesterday before it was really hot. So I'm just gonna kind of focus on, you know, spending these hot days in here. One thing that's nice is I did hang curtains that are complete blackout curtains, energy efficient and all that. So that is helping tremendously with keeping the inside cool, keeping the sun off of everything. I don't have a ton of direct sunlight from the afternoon heat because these windows over here face to the east. So I do get the morning light. And then this one window here faces to the north. On the west wall where, you know, you have like the real heat of the day, I have no windows. So what is nice about that is I can open, like when the store's open for business, I can have a ton of natural light coming in without a ton of the heat coming in with it. But for right now, I want to keep it closed. One, it's super sunny and it is hot today, but also I don't want people to come and like look in. Like I you know what I mean? Anyways. So it is, those curtains are really great for that, and I'm glad I did that. So, I got my Shopify stuff set up, which I'll show you guys. I have not used any of it yet. As far as I have the cash register, the card reader, the scanner, product barcode scanner. I've got, oh, hang on, hold on. This came Friday, which Friday at work was a tough day at work. We've had a really kind of a stressful week. And so I had ordered these and I didn't forget about them, but I just wasn't paying attention to the tracking because work was so crazy this week. So they came Friday. It was unexpected and an absolute awesome surprise. But I got my gift cards. So these are plastic, nice gift cards that I got from Shopify, and got the little gift card holder to go with it, the little sleeve. So I'm really excited. That's gonna be fun. So I've gotta learn these. I gotta learn how to load them and redeem them and reuse, you know, all that stuff. So I have a lot of that stuff to do that I will be getting to, but first I need to get product up and in place and things set that way. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to work on getting the shelves stocked, getting the boxes out of here, and kind of just looking over it, seeing if I need any more decor to fill in, if I'm gonna need any more, you know, shelving or anything like that. So I'm gonna kind of just get that stuff set out of the way, and then I'm gonna focus on actually doing like some dummy sales and making sure I can understand how everything works on the in-person side of it, because I've not done it that way before. And I'll show you guys my checkout setup, my counter, and just all that stuff. So for right now, I am gonna wrap this up. I think I'll probably do like a time lapse while I'm working and getting things put away so that, you know, can kind of see, maybe I'll post on Facebook, something like that. But anyways, so this is where I'm at. I'm just under 3 weeks away from opening up. So I've really got to get focused. I feel like things will move well in here. And as far as, you know, getting things set up, I don't feel like it's going to take so much time, but I have a lot of stuff to do at home. I have to get all the car freshies made. I have to pour 84 candles for a collab I'm doing, and I have to do the inventory and freshen up on any stock that's low on my end of things. So there's still a lot, trying not to panic. We were gonna go camping this weekend. We canceled this next coming weekend. and we canceled that because I just thought I probably better not. I really need to focus at this point and get stuff done. So that's where I'm at. So anyways, there's a lot going on, and I know I've probably told you guys this before, but if you follow Round Town Candle Co. on Facebook, that's where I post a lot of short updates and short videos and things like that as to what's going on with the store and new products and different things like that. So if you are interested in doing that, you can like and follow along with my Facebook page. And I'm definitely happy that you're here on my YouTube channel. And if you subscribe on here, that would really be super cool, because I'm obviously trying to grow this side of things too. So I plan on doing some videos in the coming weeks on a little bit more specific on the startup of this business, as far as, you know, some of my costs involved with the furniture and the, you know, what it's actually taken to perform the transactions and things like that, and talking a little bit more about that side of the store. So, and then of course, just, you know, everything else that goes on. So that's what I have for right now. And I am going to go and get started on this overwhelming and daunting task of figuring all this stuff out. So hopefully I can do it without too many distractions. And I don't mean distractions from the outside world. I mean distractions from my own head, you know, pushing me in different directions. So I'm going to crank up some music and get focused and get in my groove, and I'm going to try to crank this thing out. So I will be back with you guys, and I will give you a tour once everything is in place and set up, and kind of show you how I have the store set and all that good stuff. So, okay, I better get moving, and I will definitely talk to you guys soon. So I'll see you later.